folks. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. See where I'm filming from. And it is around 10 o'clock. See the flash there, my family? Okay, I'm just enlarge it. There you go. You can see them. Now we'll see what time it is. Okay, it's the 6th of December 2021 and it's 9:38. If I can hold the phone still. Go to film. Hi family. They've been around all day actually. Okay. Oh, there's one up there as well. I'll try not to get excited. On camera anyway. Oh, just enlarge that for you. There you go. Hi family. Now I didn't intend to ask questions. I wasn't quite ready for them. But so I'm carrying on with the targeting questions and then switch the topic and talk about the humans, original humans. Okay, and with the topic regarding targeting, it's just to ask questions to confirm what I'm saying. But because it's not bright, I mean, you can see it moving around, can't you? Let's get it centre. It's not the one. Do you know the one moving around in the centre? That's not even the one I'm looking at. What is it? No, it's not. Let me just go back so you can see it. Okay, see where I'm filming out of. Okay, I'm just going to give me a flash in a moment. Camera in focus. See that flash? Okie dokie, lemon poke. I don't know what it is. Oh, excuse me. There it is. Okay. See if I can move and then launch it. Here we go. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I've got questions regarding targeting and then switch the flip altogether and then ask questions about us humans and other species and the solar system and who they are, etc. And because I wasn't ready for it, I was doing my stretches. But because I wasn't ready for them, I don't know, like, there's one, before this one showed up here, so if I confirm this, they flash and let me know, and then there's one flashed straight, and then it flew straight up in the air. So we can confirm that. And it was in my eye line, so I saw it literally about 10 minutes ago now. And there was some earlier as well, all around the flats, like I say, they're not hiding themselves, that flew by, that sort of stopped or slowed down mid-flight, so I could get my phone and film them. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because it's all, I'm in an awkward position, I'm going to put the phone down for a moment and then try to get myself comfy. Bear with, folks. Okay, here we go. I'm going to zoom back out. My family can flash, let me know. Focus. Flash in. There we go. Centre. Right, I'm going to see, there it is. Okay, and that's not the one that I'm looking at. You see it in the centre, flashing, moving around. And that's not the one. The one I'm looking at now is stationary. It's not moving at all. And the flashes you can see are all the crafts that are further away. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So talk about the creature beasts for now. I'm going to talk about where they are, what I perceive them when they come through, when I see them, and what's happening. I hope that you can make sense of the one in the centre. I'm trying to keep my arms still as much as possible. Okay. The crafts that I see, when I see it, it looks like it's literally coming out of a cloud or out of a portal, or it doesn't start off as flying from a distance. They don't start off flying from a distance mostly. They are flying from a distance. Anyway, I'll stop. I'm going to try to explain as to why. What I see is all of a sudden they're there. The craft's there, the lights are there, etc. They're there, or they're there still, or literally they're there 1 minute and not there the next, or they are flying. It's like I'll catch them in mid-flight. I don't see them flying towards me, or when I look out the window, or in a cloud, or even when I'm not in the cloud. I don't know if I want my phone to confirm what I'm saying. Okay, it's just all of a sudden 1 minute they're there, the next minute they're not. And I asked them, took me a bloody while, if it was portals, like energy portals, or dimensions. Okay, I want this to be clear, so I don't know. I want the responses of my family to be clear. So I don't know. Let me go back. Let me just turn this back. Hi family. If you can flash, just phone's focused. Fantastic, thank you. I'll just enlarge it. I think it might be better with two opaques, isn't it? Not much. Anyway, so I asked my family, are they coming through a portal? They said yes. It's another dimension. They are coming from portals. They're not coming from a planet far, far out in space, and they're travelling back to the planet. Okay, I'm trying to give you an analogy. It's not like we leave our home and we travel somewhere to get to the next destination. I think for them, because of their energy, their portal, they use the portals, energetic portals, to travel into and out of Earth's atmosphere and around me. Okay, that's been long known in the UFO community. There's many things that they say, 99.9, that I think are a load of shit, mate. But some of the basic elements of it are true. Okay, so there are portals that my family uses as well, and other entities use as well. And the portals are energetic in nature, energy fields, if you like. They go through, yeah, okay, and they're coming through another dimension. The portals that they're coming from is another dimension, and I in my head, are trying to suss that out. They're coming from another world, basically another energy point. So instead of coming to Earth from a planet around Earth, they're using a portal to go to their to and fro from their Earth, from their planet, from their dimension into ours. Okay. They've also saying that they've also got crafts, physical crafts with physical beings in them around Earth. And I think I said that at the beginning. They are crafts about all around Earth. It's not just me having this experience. I'm dying to name my friends. I've just asked this, and I'm skip for a moment. Can my family confirm again that 3 of the people that I know are going to be able to have UFO contact, whatever they want to call it. Three of my friends on Facebook are going to have this contact. And I can't wait. I can't wait for the shock of it to wear off, and then for me to move to Derby. Fuckers trying to stop that cunts. Calm down. And just act very childishly, probably scream at each other. Can't you fucking believe this is happening? Anyway, it's weird. Anyway, yeah. Back on the topic. Yeah, they are crafts around Earth, and I think I said it in the beginning. They're to block negative entities from leaving Earth. It's a bit of a shit show when you say that, isn't it, folks? Just how bad Earth is and entities on Earth. Okay, and when I say in my post that we've got to human up, we've got to fight, and that we've been so stripped by negative entities and people that have just sold us out in the past, or the world around us, especially I can only speak from the UK, but they use fear constantly. We're governed by fear, and that's what they've used throughout history, or just kill us basically. Because these new energies are coming in, that's how my family is able to come in, because my energy is growing. The abilities that we all original humans are born with is growing, and it's because of the energies. This is a cycle, okay? The creature beast, those in power knew this time was coming. Hint, hint. I'll say that again. The fucking people in charge, the creature beast, all knew this time was coming. So to block or to delete something, to instill fear, so it doesn't make so it stops off the link with your this is what happened. Look, you can see it for yourself. This is happening, okay? If you're fearful, I've said this previously, about just your general survival, okay, you're not going to want to. You're not going to be. Your energy is going to be kept at a lower frequency. Okay, and part of the targeted program, they literally get some technology to aim it towards my heart. If I was to confirm. Okay, and they go into our energy field with the kind of technology and trying to control my pulse rate. Okay, so every day they're trying to lower, so make me fearful of them. That's why the constant death threats. These creatures are fucking rancid, man. So I know firsthand, sort of like, not a mass-produced fear, but I know that the creature beasts don't want me talking to my family. They don't want my energy to rise. And because I'm living it sort of first hand about how much fear I can see it that society fulfills in people. You live by fear, no control. But because this time is coming and our family are waiting for us to link, it's nothing we have to do. It's happening. It's nothing, because we've got that inside us. Original humans have got this ability inside us. It's never. Yes, it has been strict only because the entities have stripped it. But now with the energies coming in, we're linking up to our own higher self, our own abilities. Okay, and the beasts don't want that to happen, because you will see them for what it is and you won't be scared at all. You won't be living fearful. what I'm saying. Yes, so they come from a different dimension, and the reason why they're here now, it wasn't because they had an agreement with the US presidents. That's a load of shit, by the way. Okay, it's because of the energies coming in now. It's supporting us so we can link with them. Basically, that's it. They're just coming in and making us grow, even though we might not be aware of it. But it's making us reconnect to our higher selves and to our ancestors. And when I say ancestors, um, this isn't a black and white issue, black, white, or Asian um, issue at all. And it never has been. Okay, I know. Okay, give it up. My family, um, Chanel Wilson and Jamal Campbell are involved in the targeting program. They had as much um, connection with my grandpa, with high beings like this, like I'm showing you now, I'm talking to them, as I have, but they've chosen to go another way, and they're black, and they have got no connection. So a delivery guy, he was African, and this is what I mean when I say you will know people instantly, and I can't explain it. It's like somebody whispered in your ears a synopsis of their life. It's fucking weird, man. Anyway, yeah, so this African guy, and I knew instantly there's nothing there. He has no soul. That's two examples, okay? Delivery guy from Amsterdam. And you'll know people. So there's this African guy, my family members, there's people that are in Facebook that are going to have contact, who are white, who are male, who has got that connection to higher beings. Middle-aged white guy. Okay, so it's not all race has got nothing to do with it. I can't stress that enough. But they are, I'm going to go off this subject and go back to where I started, but they are different types of human on Earth. Okay, there's humans that we created like us, original humans with our heart chakras open and ready, and there are humans that we created by negative parasitic entities to go into the human population and pollute it, if you will, poison it, spread cancer, fuckers. And I've just named three, or named two, but I've got two opposites. So it's nothing to do with race at all. Like I say, the negative entities, the people or entities that are really that are controlling Earth, knew this time was coming. Yeah. Anyway, so portals. Lost my train of thought there. Yeah, the portals that are opening because the energy is allowing them to come in and to connect with their family members, connect with your ancestors. I'll do this with portals. What was I going to say? I'm having a hot moment. I'm not going to totally put the fan on. Okay, what else? Yeah, so coming through portal space. So yes, there's two. There are crafts around Earth to stop negative entities, and there are negative entities on Earth. Some are disguised as humans, some are doing overlay as humans, some are just real. And whatever they are, they just are. They've not taken over a human body, but they're living off Earth doing their thing somewhere. Not in the presence of humans. Okay, the humans like presidents that have sold humans down. You know, as long as there's wars, as long as there's conflict, that's how these negative entities feed. Some of them anyway feed off us. And if you see, when I say parasitic, I think we always should know people that are parasitic in their attention and their actions regarding others. They can't live without causing pain to others. That's how you know somebody's not human. So narcissist, psychopath, sociopath, whatever you want to label it as, the isms, and more people as well. Sorry, jumping the gun. More people as well are gonna say these creatures, these narcissists, these rapists, these whatever, gonna tell you like what I keep saying that they have a choice. Fuck what they say people do with the childhood. That's load of bollocks, by the way. Or what happened to them makes them X, Y, and Z. That's load of bollocks. And more people that are, that's when I said in my last post, says you will be judging. You will judge people because you'll know what they are. You can't help but judge them. So that sees somebody who's a fucking paedophile going, I won't judge you, I can't help you, look after my kid, give you a fiver. You can't help, and that's what I mean about, I think previously I said they've made us docile, made humans quite docile and quite forgiving, and this is what's happening now. Okay, totally lost my train of thought. Okay, what else? Let me think. Portals, crafts around Earth. And you've got to think how amazing it is that even though there are crafts around Earth, stopping negative entities, and they are negative, they are shitbags. The reason I don't like, I just explained the target may try to affect my emotions. The reason why I haven't, one, because I hate the fuckers. Literally, I've rejected everything I've always have. Rejected anything to do with the targeting. And because I've worked with victims or people that have been raped or sexually abused as adults or children, this is my stance. It's the core of my being. Okay. Another thing, when they bring your family into it, try to book ahead with the family, that's another thing. You will know from the deep in your soul what you will accept or what you won't accept. It's nothing to do with the culture you were born in. That's coming from your ancestors. That's coming from your roots. That's coming from your soul group. There's certain behaviours and certain actions that you will not do, no matter if you had opportunity to do something, but because of your own ethics, because your own moral compass, and that comes from your soul group, from that connection. So like I've said this before, I don't have to say to you, or we don't have to follow the rules of not to be a paedophile because it's just not a thing. It's an original human. Okay, paedophilia like these beasts, it's not a thing in original humans' makeup. Okay, so rules to do with paedophilia, child rape, is for the creature beasts that can't be stopped, that are out there. Okay, so yeah, the core of your, yes, you will be tested, and there's certain things that you will accept or purpose, and certain things you won't, because it's your core values. You're not doing it because of cultural norms or society norms. You're doing it because of the core of your being. Okay, in the core of my being, they pick the wrong person and the wrong subject matters to head fuck me on. Literally, they have. Okay, so I'm not, yeah, I'm not a child abuser. I don't like child abusers. And like I said previously, and I will always keep saying, they should die from their injuries. And because of our link with my family, you think the very opposite. That's what the New Age community tell you, that you love everybody, and if they are a child abuser, and the child is that child's linked with that abuser, and that's the karma paying out. That's a load of bollocks. That's a load of crap. I should stop swearing. But anyway, yeah, it's a load of crap. We're not linked to our abusers. I've said this previously. We have been sold so much down the river to accept our own fucking death and our own beating that we kind of welcome it, because we believe that when we die, we're going to go to a kingdom of heaven. or when you're on your deathbed, you can repent for all the pain you caused others. It doesn't work like that. Okay, and this is about energies, and this is about groups of entities, and who has got the stronger energy, who's got the stronger will. What is that? What is their aim? What is the aim of their actions? This is what it's about. And people with entity attachments, the entity is feeding off their energy, and it's regurgitating and giving it back to the human, and that's how it is, and that's how it goes. So if that human, in inverted commas, um, anybody's been around a narcissist, you'll know this. You'll know this in a heartbeat. If they're not causing trouble, if they're not fucking somebody's life up, if they're not taking a piss, if they're not trying to devalue someone, they kind of shrivel up, don't they? They're not ask people about them to go to a little bit of depression. They need to be fucking people over to survive. They need to be gossiping. They need to be hiding behaviours from others because they think that makes them smarter and we're quite stupid, and we're quite stupid and blah 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 because we don't live their life or our life like them. And it's all entities. But again, they have a choice. They will have a choice, and they have a choice. I think once they do an act, because what it is, like I said about Heather, that's it. Because the group she's connected to that group now. She's connected to the creature beast. That's her karma. She'll never, and the handlers will never say that to you. Your New Age community leaders, churches, all that won't say that to you. I'm telling you, it's your energy. It determines what you get and what comes to you. Nothing to be linked with another person, but your energy, your natural resting state. And that's when I say that you will know certain things in what's going to happen now and what you feel. You're going to know that it's not to do with society, it's to do with your own judgment, your own inner moral compass. So no matter what anybody said to you, you're not going to fucking break. Okay, and the other thing about the surrounded by negative entities, so much is being done. I'm ignoring her, folks. Don't worry, I'm ignoring her. Can you hear her scratched up my back? Okay, a lot has been, what was I going to say? A lot is going to be done to stop this happening. Stop this connection with your higher selves. It's going to happen anyway. Okay, they can't do anything about it. My family are more powerful than the fucking entities, because they do use occult magic. We talk about Freemasons that were involved in the targeting program. Okay, they do use occult knowledge to try to head fuck you, try to break you. But I can tell you stories. Why? Because I must have somewhere deep in my resource, I couldn't give a fuck. I've never once tried these things. And yes, they have said sort of demons, they have used family members' energy, they have used, I swear to God, things they've done. I found them quite funny, some of it. And some of it we don't even know how protected we are. Okay? How much is stopped from hurting us. It's not just me. This is a visual concept what's happening now. And I'll put it like this. Let me just get the phone. Okay, you see? Okay, I'll put it like this. Okay, imagine a stream, okay, a stream, river, stream, water in there, and it's going quite rapidly, okay, and there's all sorts of rocks, there's trees, trunks, things, sticks, called, in the stream, and there's everything in the stream, right, and in the stream there's two sets of landmass, and you're at one end, like we're at one end, and our ancestors are on the bank of the other landmass, bank of the stream, okay. Sometimes it's too difficult for our ancestors to reach to us because it's moving so fast. We need that. They know how to control the energies, know how to control the stream because they've been around before. And what they're doing, they can see that we're suffering, they can see that we're in pain, and they can see the things. And while we're in our bank, on our side of the bank, there's people spitting at us, beating us, killing us, raping us, and our ancestors can see this. But because the streams moving so fast, they just can't get through. They just can't cross it in time to save us. Now, the stream is quite slow. It's clogged. It's getting clogged with all the shit, and the shit that is in the stream has been put there. And ignore the cat. She's doing it for attention. Ignore her. Okay. And the things that are in the stream are put there. The stones, the rocks, the leaves were put there by the native entities to clog, okay, and to make this go across the stream more difficult for entities. Okay, I'm regretting to start this strategy, but I'm there now. So anyway, now is the time where the water current has removed all the blockages, all the rocks and the sticks and the crap out of the stream, and now our ancestors can come and rescue us from the other side of the bank, okay, and that's what's happening now. So yes, we might be still getting kicking, but we're sort of like our ancestors are there, they're halfway past the stream, and they're right walking, literally, waiting with outstretched hands to get us, to grab us. I won't do an Nigel again, folks, as I can't do it. Fuck it. But you know what I mean? This is a time in human history they will never have it again in this carnation anyway. Where there's help there, our ancestors are waiting for us. They know that we're here. They know everything that's happening. It's not just me. I keep saying this. Being helped from negative entities. My ancestor told me, you are being helped more than you realise. Okay, as humans, we are being helped a lot more than we realise from higher beings, and I mean literally everyone, every human. She's doing it for attention, folks. She thinks she's being clever. Anyway, I'm gonna expand this and then finish off. Here we go. Okay, let's get focus. Okay, so I've said where they're coming from, and when I say the creature beast, once you pick a side, I've seen it. I've said this previously. Ignore it. You can see the energies around them. Their energy field is black. They have created portals between themselves, on themselves, and their portals. I say abyss. My family knows it as abyss. We would know it in the Bibles and whatever as hell. They've linked themselves to hell. Hence the entity attachments. It's amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see. And even though I hate the beast to the core, literally I'm shocked just how fucked up on what is on there. I am literally shocked. And I wanted these beasts dead. And the father says, no. No. There's a lot worse things. They will never die. They'll have the entities on them for eternity, till the energy, till they forget the name, and all they are is pain. That's all they'll be. Anyway, ends on a happy note. No, that was a happy note. Ka-ching. Hey folks, I'm going. Yes, still not seen. I've still not had. My phone keeps going off. It's a new phone. There's nothing wrong with my phone. The beastly bastards are playing up. So yeah, I've not got your messages. Full stop. Basically, I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, the phones are still blocked by fucking Simon Foster. Read up. This is a great example as well. I'm going to get in focus. I'll leave. Of just what these creatures are like. Okay, read up on Simon Foster. Okay, he is West Midlands Police Crime Commissioner. He is got part of this fucking campaign against violence towards women. Shit you not. Trust me. Look at this. That's his campaign for his electoral role of West Midlands Police Crime Commissioner as violence against women. That's his stance. And the fuckers involved in my targeting. Switch the phones off, block the phones, increase the targeting, have a little pervy fucking peep at me. Sent Beast in to watch me fuck about with electrics, you name it. That Beast has done it. He's actually actively taking part in my targeting. See that? Fucking cunt. But that should give you, yeah, I know family agrees. And that should just give you an idea. When I said this before, there's going to be people who publicly saying one things and very, very different outside in their own home, outside the public gaze. This is a great example. Simon Foster's a cunt, and he's fucking this is a great example of this publicly. He says violence against women, I'm going to join this campaign and blah blah blah, and he's fucking perpetrating violence towards me and other females involved in this, and end up males as well. I blocked my face as actively taking part in my targeting. Actively. You just punched me in the fucking head, eh? Give me a bitch slap. Fucking neck back. And I'm going, folks. The tendencies on so long. And yeah, and they might come back on the portals. There's other things I know come back on when I said about this different species of humans on Earth. And everybody originally was going to want to be having this contact. They would want to link themselves with energies. Aliens are not want to link themselves to the energies. High beings are not through lower beings because that's our heart chakra. They have no heart chakra. And I might also go on about the reptilians and how there's different types of reptilians. We've been lied to, so I can't even begin to say. And I know that people that are going to invite are going to also have this experience. I think they've gone, they've moved. I don't know. I was go back to there. Okay, I'm not going to go on anymore. They've gone. Okay, well, I was saying this. I know people are going to have this experience, same as me. The worst part of it, the very worst part of it, was to realise that how governed there's people that you're going to admire or people that you're going to like, and that's their, that's the public image, and not, and then that is not their public image. What was I going to say? I was going to word it a lot better than I was going to word. I just spoke now, but there you go. Yeah, and that's the worst part of it. You're going to look at the world and you're going to see it for what it is, and people are just bullshitting. There it is, family. So people against racism, and you will see a black guy, you will see blacks condemning racism, and next month you'll see him working with racists. This is how it's going to be. You'll see Conservatives and Labour working together. You'll see your I can't even think. How you view the world is going to change. how you view people in the world, I should say, not how you view Earth, but how you view people that you admire is going to change because you'll see through the bullshit. And that was the biggest downer for me. That was the biggest shock. Now I'm just fucking disappointed at more. Literally, I am. I'm not even upset. Just like, okay, another one. You're just going to be disappointed. And that's once you get over the hurt, and the family members have tried to fuck you up, friends have tried to fuck you up. And it takes you a while to get over that. So you might get a bit of a downer because, like, life, even if you're being a cynical fuck like me, and not believe everything that you read in the papers, that's still, you're still going to be shocked about what you see. And that's the biggest issue with people reconnecting with their abilities. That is going to be one of the biggest issues. Don't know if you can still see that. I hope you can. I'm just large it. So if I move my arm a bit, idiot woman. Is it better now? Okay. And that's what's going to be shocks to you. Okay, we all know Tories are bastards. But you're going to also know that Labour leaders are bastards and part of this club of frauding the population just to control us. That's their thing, is to control the population, to control the country. And what's working there is never their handlers or whatever is working there. And what's behind the handlers? Fucking hell. But it's all changed now. Ooh. And I'm going now 40 minutes. I think the next up, I never should label what I've talked about. And sometimes I go through what I've said and watch it, and sometimes I can't be asked. Yeah, can't be asked. Anyway, I can't contact you. If you're leaving messages, posts, whatever, I won't get them. And you can thank that fucker Simon Foster for it. Look over 2 mobiles, emails, notifications that come through, whatever. And like I keep saying to you, it's nothing to do with my contact with the UFOs, my family. It's all to do with the targeting to protect the rapist, Paul Burgess. Okay, so don't let it scare you by experience of the creature beast of being targeted, scare you to link up with your family or your family group or your soul group, whatever name you want to call them. And there's too many of us happening. Listen, I've got less than 200 people in my Facebook friends thing, and there's 4 of us that are going to have the experience. 4. That is like, I don't know the maths, but it's like fucking incredible. And it's going to be all the people that have not got YouTube channels. Okay, I've got a YouTube channel, but not me that have not sort of like got channels to promote. They're going to be all the people that have not come to this. Yes, they may be spiritual, they may have an interest in philosophy and etc. etc. But it's not people who've got handlers behind them and telling them and feeding them information to keep them to grow the channel so they can feed off people. Like I say, there's 4 of us, a very short friends group out of less than what? I say less than 100, less than 100 people in my friends group, and there's going to be 4 of us that are going to have this experience. Through us, and we're quite normal, I think, and this is what's going to get. This is what the powers that be do not like. So it's going to be everyday people having this experience and talking about this experience, and we are going to influence other people, everyday people. So it won't be the pop stars or the movie stars or the presenters or the influencers. It's going to be all the people like us. that are going to have the connections. Yes, and they will send some people in who's going to say, the pop stars or whatever are going to say, yes, I've had to experience X, Y, and Z. I know research that I've been copied, things that I've said, things with conversations with my family has been copied by somebody who claims to um, have been contacted, a bit or use their contactee about 20 years, 30 years, and just bullshitting. Okay, 45 minutes now, yeah, she's lying. I'm going off. I think that's it. Change the subject next time, or expand on the bullshitting and people lying. Okay, thank you, family. Thank you. Thanks, folks. Bye.